Alright, so this is Home Theater Kid, 14, coming at you with a review of the Mophie Juicepack Air, which is this right here. Battery case for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. I mainly got this because I'm a very heavy iPhone user, and the phone battery just doesn't seem to last as long as I liked it to, so I got the external case. I've had the case for about a year now, and it hasn't fallen apart completely. Because that's what I've realized, is that with this case, it starts to fall apart and creak. I don't know if I'll try and get you to hear this, but the case itself starts to make like sounds when you grasp the phone when it's in here. I'm gonna try and get you to hear this. Alright, well, of course it didn't do it when I was trying to show you guys, but it makes like a creaking sound, and that's actually the case like pulling apart from, because there's two main parts here. There's like a siding and then the back to the phone, the case. This runs around 80 bucks. I got it 80 bucks at Best Buy because I had gift cards there, so I used that. It uses a micro USB, very small. Most devices that I've seen do not use this connector at all. I don't have a device in my entire house that actually uses a micro USB, so it's very rare. So if you're planning on getting this, you definitely need to make sure it has this in it. It comes with it, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but you're gonna need that to charge the case, because very rare connector. No other devices. Mini USB is like the main USB connector that most devices use. So yeah, it's an external battery case, and I'm just gonna put it in here and show you guys. Mine's actually dead because I go through the case every single day. But there you have it. The little battery indicator on the iPhone is on. So the case itself is plastic, and there are 4 indicator lights. You can probably make them out right there. 4 indicator lights on the back that tell you how much power you are when you press the button right here. There's a button right there, and there are 2 parts. This part just goes on the top. Charge it with this, and what I've realized is that, well, okay, fail. What I've realized is that with mine, I can't charge both of them at the same time. They say that you're supposed, Mophie says that the case supports that you can just like plug the micro in and charge it through one adapter without having to separate the two. But since I still have the Apple adapter, I separate them at night and charge them both separately, because what was happening with mine was when I was charging them both at the same time, the case was only getting 3 of these little indicator lights and wasn't lasting very long. So I had to end up charging the phone and the case separately, which wasn't really a problem for me, but just something to take into consideration if you're going to purchase this. I did find it very useful because I've had this case for about a year. I'm pretty sure I just said that. But I'm a very heavy iPhone user. I go through about like 6 or 7 gigabytes of 3G a month, and thank God I'm on the unlimited plan still, when that existed, because I would be racking up ridiculous charges in data usage, and 3G kills the battery, so I got this because of that. What else? It holds about like 1200 or 1600 mAh of battery power, which is okay, enough to keep your phone running. So what happens is, how I have this configured is I plug the phone in when I pull it off the charger in the morning, and I turn it on, and it uses the case battery first. It goes through the case battery as if the case was an power outlet and you were just plugging in the phone to a power outlet, and the little indicator that shows that your phone is plugged in on the top right up there turns to like the plug, 2 prongs, and you're using the case battery instead of your phone battery. So it goes through the case battery first, and then once the case is dead, it goes to the phone battery. Now, with me, I go through the case and about 50% of my phone battery, that's how much I use it. Without the case, I would run out of power. My phone would die every single day. So I use this a ridiculous amount. It was the best $80 I have ever spent. There are some drawbacks to the case. Like I said before, the creaking, it doesn't feel very solid. It might feel solid when you first get it, but I realized that the creaking actually started like 10 days after I got it. You just have to be careful. Mine actually broke a part of it. This little part right here, very flimsy, this little bar, I don't know, it's right here. It snapped and the two were separated, so I had to super glue that. But I'm not about to buy another one because I'm going to be upgrading to the iPhone 5 when it comes out around September and October. And the form factor won't work because it's 3G. This is for the 3G and 3GS. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll put most of the specific information in the description. So Home Theater King, and this is the Mophie Juicepack Air.